Okay, Arcade Spirits. Where were we at when we last left off on this? Ah! Oh, that's right! It's been a little while, I'm sorry. I forgot that we left off on a harrowing jump scare thing. Hey, I'm your host, the Principal Solon. Welcome back to Arcade Spirits. When we last left off, hey, y'all remember Racecar Drift? Because I have been overwhelmed and floored with the response that you all had to our good son, Racecar Drift. He's our favorite child. He's a good kid. He means well. At least so far. He's actually been a little aggressive. I didn't think Racecar Drift is going to be such a kind of competitive, aggressive person, but that's where we're at. We've got a lot more friends to meet, but right now we're gonna meet one of them. I think if this is a friend, incoherent screaming or coherent screaming, or we await death. It was in me all along. Let's just scream coherently. With my mind and body screaming wildly. I'm paralyzed! My form is unable to move from the vision of terror before me. The half-person, half-animal waves their appendages in front of me, likely closing in for the kill. Waking Nightmare says, "Hello, is anyone in there?" See? Nothing to be afraid of. Oh, right, I see. Hi, you! What's your name, my friend? Looks like you've stabilized. I was worried I scared the life right out of you. So, I'm sorry if I traumatized you, I really am. Can we start over, maybe? I nod my head slowly, although that could just be muscle spasms from being in shock. Are you like the mascot of... Do arcades get mascots? Is that okay? Hello, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. You a cosplayer? Is that what's happening here? Or just a furry? Maybe the F just stands for I'm a big old furry. I'm here to help get you through these tough times. I'm Racecar. Room. Life in the fast lane for the kid. I'm also Pinky, the Funplex Flamingo. It's my secret, yet not so secret identity. Can you just give that out to people? I guess we're in the staff room, so... I'm staff, right? The Funplex, the what now? This is almost too much to take in. Gavin was a bit of a lot. Naomi was off the scale cheerful. I've met some intense people before. Hey, do any normal people work here? Iris, why did you get me this job with the really weird people? Hey, is anyone normal here? Did you sneak into the employee section just to get my autograph? No? Do people get your autograph? Oh, I thought you would recognize Pinky from all the signs around the arcade. Pinky is the mascot of the Funplex, after all. That's not what I meant. I mean, I work here.
What?
You work here? Since when? Since like an hour ago.
Oh, hi!
Oh, awesome! Welcome to the Funplex! I mean, it would have been way cooler if you were just so enamored with the chibi flamingo creature plastered on every wall that you had to know more.
Let's see.
But you could have stealthily maneuvered your way through all the games, sliding right on up to the employees-only door. But how did you get the door code?
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? You could have collected the password on a piece of paper that fell from Gavin's pocket. Yeah, it was you searched your heart and decided that 4-digit number had to be the intel you needed. You just lied and wait for the opportune moment to punch in that secret code just to find me! And Ashley just keeps going. Well, she's got quite the imagination. Oh, there it is right there. She's definitely passionate about this fictional scenario. Is that how I come across to people? Am I a creepy trespasser? Yes, Racecar Drift, you are absolutely a creepy trespasser. Balance. Wow, I mean, wow, I'm suitably impressed, albeit slightly terrified. She can just take an idea and run with it. Where she's running with it, I don't know if she even knows. How would you have snuck out? Oh, here she goes. I could have helped, but for a price. Ashley finally realizes she's been babbling to herself for a couple minutes. Sometimes I get swept up in a good story. I mean, I gotta find some way to make this job more interesting. Is it that dull for everyone here? Because as far as I know, there's not a lot of fun in the Funcade. It's not boring. I just crave a different kind of excitement than beeps and boops, screaming children, and broken machines. Nah, I'm just gonna let that line lie there. We aren't really painting the best picture here. I crave some greater entertainment. That's why we have the fight pit in the back alley. Ah, geez, I didn't mean to be a downer. I just want to move up in the world. I've got things to accomplish, dreams to fulfill, cosplay to make. Tell me about this cosplay. As we switch topics, it's like she's a completely different person. Ashley's eyes light up and she smiles. Yeah, you know, like dressing up as your favorite video game or TV character, I love it. It's so empowering to be able to make your own costume and wear it proudly. It's even better when people recognize what character you are. Empowering. Granted, she had the power to stop my heart for a few beats.
Yes!
You wanna try? Got a favorite game character? I can help make your first cosplay if you want. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. We can dress Racecar Drift up. I think Ashley's pointing to her flamingo costume, but it's hard to tell with the hands and the feathers and... So Pinky is your creation, intentionally? Yep, looks pretty good for my first mascot cosplay, doesn't it? I'd probably stitch my hands together if I tried that. Gosh, do we want to just totally shut down Ashley's creation? I kind of wonder where this is gonna go is the thing. Oh, let's, penguin there, baby. Star. Which one was the star? Let's, quickly look at... There's the button, Q. Star is like the, aggressive, yeah. Racecar Drift, tell us how you really feel. And does that make sense that those are my highest ones? Because we're getting raw feelings in here. I can see that in the next Super Slasher 16 film. I won't be able to unburn that image from my mind. Well, I have always wanted to be in the movies. I could be the next Stan Winston or Ray Harryhausen.
Let's see.
A dark and spooky night in the dark and spooky mansion. 6 teenagers were there for the reunion of something that happened in their dark and tragic past. Skip to the end. Everyone dies except the cheerleader. We did it. We've subverted the trope. The cheerleader is the only one that lives. Anyway, I wear it around the funplex to liven up the crowds, get people pumped to play some games, and the kids seem to adore it. That makes sense. Although the arcade has been completely dead. No crowds to pump or kids to be adored by. Hey, secret between you and me. Ashley leans in close. I did some repairs on Pinky overnight. I had to restitch the left arm and I was giving her an old test drive to make sure it doesn't fall off. Yeah, limbs falling off sounds like very bad. Oh, it was. I was dancing with a little girl, maybe 5 or 6. Anyway, we were next to Showtime stage. She tugged on my arm. And off came the arm. The girl instantly started bawling. Well, you're consistently scaring people, and it's not just me. I don't want that to happen again. I felt so bad. But enough about me. What about you? So you're Carl's replacement. People have had a lot of nice things to say about Carl, and they miss him dearly. They don't. At least you're funnier than Carl. I can't wait to go home and tell Juniper I do have a sense of humor. I assume you've already met Francine, but have you had a chance to meet Gavin and Naomi yet? Yep, crossed them off my list. Is there anyone else? I think that's 3 people, 4 is Francine. Yeah. We haven't met anyone who actually, plays games, but how many more people do they need to staff this place? It didn't look so big from the inside. Maybe 2 or 3 more people. Seems like a full dating sim roster. They aren't too keen on each other. I got the details. I got juicy gossip last episode. Right? Ashley rolls her eyes and let out a sigh. Wish they would hurry up and make out already. Yeah. Wait. What? Seriously? Are they going out? No. They bicker like an old married couple. It's classic anime cliche. The ones who fight always end up together. Mark my words, Racecar. I've marked your words.
Beep, beep.
Hey, Iris, what's up? Sorry, my phone's going off. Lunch break is over. I didn't even get a chance to eat. I was too terrified.
No.
Ashley, it's okay. Okay, you go watch the floor. I'll eat. You could take over ticket desk, I guess? And then I'll do your job and wander the floor a bit? Oh no! This is already a recipe for disaster, because if there are anybody else that works here, they're gonna see Ashley, and then they're gonna see the flamingo costume, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Okay. Gonna wolf down some rice in the shape of a little heart. It occurs to me, I didn't actually ponder my first impressions of Ashley yet. I like her enthusiasm about her art. Ashley's got a lot going on in that head of hers. I just don't understand it at all. Ashley's a total cutie. I'm all aboard the piggy train. Choo-choo! God, I still just like, all right, the last one is you confirm, like, hey, I'm super interested in this person too. Do we just keep giving everyone just like, hey, what an interesting character. The way Ashley's whole expression changed when she talks about things she's passionate about just warms my heart. Her beaming energy just lights up a whole room. I wonder if one day I'll be excited about something. Anyway, with lunch in my belly and break time complete, the second half of my workday began. Rolling into the afternoon, the crowd starts to fill out, school's done, late rising pros are heading out to the arcades of choice. I was gonna give that a beat, but now I'm actually more thinking about late rising pros heading to the arcades of their choice. With Ashley covering the desk, my job is to wander the floor looking for problems or potential problems, or just making sure everything's a-okay. So I don't have to wear the pinky outfit to be walking the floors. All right, so I'm off to a decent start with my coworkers. Good first impressions. I've got to cooperate with all these folks. I had awful coworkers before, and they can just drag down your day. Okay, sorry. Focus. Let's see. 3 possible issues to look into. I should have time to get to all of them, but which do I tackle first? I see an irate customer near Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, someone cursing up a storm at Fist of Discomfort, and a crowd around Showtime stage. Did they say I could get to all of them? I think. I gotta see who's cursing up a storm at Fist of Discomfort. There's a lot of shouting coming from the center of the arcade. I remember Iris telling me about it earlier today while I was bored to death at the ticket desk. FOD is one of the most popular games in the esports circuit, a staple of the scene over 6 years. One year, Team Wicked Prodigies took on the Unreal and came back to win in the dying seconds of a tiebreaker match to take home a record $5 million prize pot. Oh, that's a lot of cheddar. And how? Okay, so how does this work? It's a hybrid of real-time strategy and button mashing brawling. Fight your way down to the top and bottom lanes, clearing waves of ninjas to finally topple the enemy dojo. That's the action part. The strategy part involves using special abilities, purchased items, and ninja summons. So this is a MOBA. FOD is sheer elegance in its simplicity. The way the different game systems interweave to form one masterpiece of esports perfection. Okay, so summon good ninjas, punch bad ninjas, smash dojo. I'd say boiling down a rich game of action and strategy played the world over by top gamers in such a way is a bit degrading, but sure, okay. All of which is super interesting and stuff, but right now all I care about is dealing with the loudmouth currently playing the game. I cannot repeat the words that are being spoken, for I am not old enough.
What the f?
What the f? Is that what the what? Okay. Hello. No, those are definitely all words my mother would disapprove of. Needling words, the stinging of a hornet. You've got to be fucking me. No fucking way it's even plausible. Those hitboxes don't even fucking connect. Fuck this game. All night long. Hey, Rando Calrissian, get wrecked. Oh, this is far from over, scrub. I saved up a little something extra special for you. Been baiting you into attacking my sensei, which you fell for. Oh, hey. Did I forget to mention I bought an extra ultimate technique scroll from my dojo? Whoops, my bee. Wait, what? You been farming? How could you? XP share technique with creep waves. Take this. 5-fold fucking explosive death claw technique. Good. Good. I'm proud of you, boss. You've defeated Rando Calrissian. Die! Hardly knew you, Rando.
Oh, GG.
Get out. Get out.
No one can defeat me, Queen Bee.
That's my name. That's what I always say too at the beginning and end of every episode. No one can defeat me. I'm the Queen Bee. My dry eyes, painfully blinking, makes me realize I've been standing here watching intently during that whole exchange. I don't know what just happened, but that didn't matter. I was completely sucked in. I couldn't tear my eyes away. It's like watching a train wreck. I mean, if the train was an arcade game and the wreck was like that guy's face, just choo-choo. Hey kid, what are you staring at? Never seen a champion of my caliber before. Oh, seeing as I don't even know how to begin to start to even consider how to respond to her question, I opt to take a moment and collect my thoughts. From what I've somehow gathered, she goes by Queen Bee. The jacket she's wearing identifies her as a member of L7 Gaming, an arcade esports team. Oh, yeah, I see it on the arm. I thought that was just a fun little square. She's the most direct, fierce person I've met all day. And that's saying a lot, considering who I've run into so far. Talk about a dominating personality. I feel the urge to kneel and submit. Hell yes! Why so rude though? What a sore winner. She'd be fun to hang around with, no doubt. I feel like we're just gonna go in circles forever. With that level of excitement always gushing out, I can only imagine how much enjoyment she gets out of life. What can I say? People love winning. Seems like she wins a lot. Between bursts of, what did Iris call that? Saltiness? Sodium high intake. Hey, don't just stand there being all weird and quiet like it's creepy. Snaps her fingers, grabs my attention. Hey, how do I do this? How do you snap your fingers? It's like, I don't fucking know. Hey, you got a quarter up or not? Think you can best the hottest rising star of L7? Right here. From what I've seen, I know I couldn't best a scrub, let alone a professionally competitive player of this game. No thank you, ma'am. Plus, I'm not sure I'm allowed to play games while I'm working. I'm sorry, you work here? Yeah, me. What's your job, hassling me? We're gonna fight everyone! Racecar Drift, why do you have to fight everyone? Fucking right, I'm the new floor attendant, He's like wearing a baggy sweatshirt and baggy jeans, just like, step to just the most beautiful woman in here, it's fine. If you're not careful with your snark, I can show you the exit. Oh, you're a cute one. Sassy. And direct.
Come again?
Hey, they haven't given you a name tag yet. How am I supposed to know who you are? I think that was actually a weird tactic to have me introduce myself to her. I'm Racecar! They did technically just start working here 6 hours ago. It might take them time to issue me a name tag. Maybe they need to send a carrier pigeon to an ancient monastery where name tags are forged in a vast clay oven. No, Gavin's just slacking. Big time. I'll talk to that silly boy for you, make sure you get some proper respect. Hey, thanks. No problem, we gamers gotta stick together. Gamer bond, forged in blood. I'm Queen Bee, aggro-style FOD lane pusher specialist for L7 Gaming. I will assume most of those were words that might make sense to people. I figured when you put your arms over your head, cheered and shouted, "No one can defeat me, Queen Bee." Don't sound like that. Okay, maybe a little. Anyway, I'm one of the regulars around here, besides Purr and Teo. So, you'll be seeing a lot of me in the future. Let's hope you last longer than the last guy. Great. Now my job's a competition. I hope there's not a betting pool. You look like a smart kid. Seen one of those many internet streams, right? No, I just work. I just do my job. That's it. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, have you been living under a rock for the past decade? If you consider a small yet formidable apartment a rock, then yes. Oh, you sweet child! You are so innocent and pure. Come let me show you the path to darkness that is the internet. Sure, I'd like to learn more. Will it hurt? Traumatize me? It's part of my job to know all about the games here, and if Queenbee is going to give me some insight on the culture around this game, I should take advantage of that. Lead me farther into the dark abyss, my mistress. Yeah. We will corrupt this drift boy as much as we can. Queenbee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet, and upon further inspection, I see the whole haphazard pile of tech she's rigged up. You can't just plug one of these cabs into the internet, so I use a number of clip-on webcams and mics and stuff. That webcam here, that broadcasts to my own personal PC back home, which then streams matches live to all my fans. The chat room appears on my phone. Costs a bit to put everything all together. It takes like half hour to rig up and test each morning, but after doing that over here for a couple of years, it's easy peasy. Aside from Naomi grinding her teeth at my clip-on cameras damaging the paint job. Anyway, I prefer to stream from the Funplex than from home. There's so much to miss out on by sitting by your lonesome with the console version of FOD. The crowds, the wicked trash talk, the community. Like, who just kind of sits in their own place playing video games by themselves? That's boring. What the hell? Weird. Wait. Sorry, are you broadcasting live right now? Are we live right now?
Nope. No way.
Fuck no. Not with scrubs like that. That's part of my warm-up matches. I've got a pretty big tournament coming up, so I try to get as much practice in as possible, even if it was a bunch of fodder. As in FOD, or, you know, chum. Lunch meat, scrubs, losers. I get the idea, thanks. Queenbee uses something out of the... Queenbee sees something out of the corner of her eye and glances around the arcade cabinet. Arcade floor! She gives a nod to someone hanging near the Street Fighter cabinet. Ah, my crew's starting to trickle in. We should be starting team practice soon. Wait, what time is it? At the tone, the time will be 2:25 p.m. Eastern. Tone!
What the?
Oh, I gotta go live in 5 minutes. Listen, kid, it's been swell. Let's chat later. Sure, okay. One thing, can you keep the swearing down at least a little? We've got kids around here. I don't want you to get in trouble with Gavin. Him, meh. But for you, I'll keep it to a PG-13 rating. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's some butts out there. I need the kick.
Later.
Outie. Hey, with a wave and twirl, she completely abandons me and returns to her Fist of Discomfort game. I like her. I hope she kicks everyone's ass in here. And then teaches me how to kick people's ass in here. Hey, Queenbee fires up her broadcast rig and the shouting and milder swearing starts up again. Heck! You steezy, quick squad meat bag. I should probably get out of here before I accidentally end up on the stream. Passion seems to run deep in this arcade. Everyone's spirits burning with passion for various things. For passionate passion things. Everyone's got passions in this passion land. She seems to like me, which will make my job easier in the long run. There's a huge FOD community in this arcade, despite being a tiny strip mall joint. Good to know. All right. What to next? What to next? All right, we got two more folks. We got two more. I don't know where we're going next, but I'm excited. I'm trying to think in my head. We got, what, dating sim, normal dating sim stuff. We've met 3 girls. We've met 1 guy, which means our last 2, we gotta meet 2 more guys. You know, get this parody going. Or maybe not. Maybe someone's not a guy. Maybe someone else. Maybe we could have, there's a lot of things. It doesn't have to be 2 guys. We could have more girls than any other genders. That would be actually kind of out of my ordinary, all guys only boutique of dating sims. I'm just thinking back on everything. I'm like, oh, that is kind of out of the ordinary, isn't it? Girls? What? God, a lot to think on, a lot to do. Next time, we're gonna meet 2 more guys, 2 more girls. We're gonna meet some folks. We're gonna meet 2 more people, and I'm gonna have to make a choice. At some point, I'm gonna have to commit to something, which terrifies me. Although, so far, Queenbee, hell yeah. That seems like such a fun, like, story arc that we could go on. Just like, hey, we're gonna teach Racecar Drift how to kick some ass. Alternatively, Ashley would be super fun. Just fun, jovial, light, having a great time. and learning some crafts. Learn to trade Racecar Drift. Figure out your life. On the other hand, drama. If Naomi, Gavin, either of them, we could just get into some weird dramatic love triangle thing. I think that'd be pretty fun. There's options. There's some good options here on the table. I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with us on Solon Face, and I'll see you next time. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for some more arcade spirits.